So I dropped in the water.
All right, so hard over theoretically should catch.
Yep.
It's starting to catch.
Good. And then just let it build some momentum.
Let it do its thing. Yeah, there we go.
Drive pretty soon. Oh, you don't need a sculpt.
Oh, okay.
You don't need to. It's right now, you just gotta let it.
I feel like it's nosing into the wind again.
Nope, you're fine. Go straight.
Sure, go straight.
Yep. Because it was dragging on that.
Ah, okay. Oh, there's some eddying.
There you go. So now, get a jibe
Ready to jibe.
for it.
Merp.
So if you let go of the tiller, watch. Let go of the tiller, it'll stay there.
Uh-huh. Rather than go back to a neutral point. No.
Just let it.
More out.
Yeah, let it out. Okay. See, the tiller still stays.
I know, it's beautiful.
You don't need. You just handle your sail. Hold the main end a little bit.
Pull the main in. Yeah.
There you go. Good, right there. And then.
We're gonna. How about out towards that fort? Is that a good point as any to aim? Okay. One, two, three. Upper tailtails are getting plenty of wind.
Oh, those are not telltales.
No?
If the telltales are only on the creek.
Oh, sag face. What are those guys then?
Those are just lines that those are just wind indicator to see if it's actually flying in the same direction, if the main is matched up along with the wind on our being reach. So I don't use those for good wind indicators. The ones I use is on the jib.
That little plastic window guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only thing, and then only at the very bottom one, not the top one, the bottom one.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. And if you take your hands off of the tiller,
It does its thing.
then it stays.
Yeah. There we go. Kind of funny, it literally picked up after the pier. I wonder if the pier has some sort of
It's weird.
mechanics.
Sometimes things will change like that.
Mm-hmm.
And you just gotta figure out how to resolve that.
Is that Lady Day?
No, that's Timberwind. Maybe like 70 footer.
Uh-huh. We got right away. He's going. Good deal.
This boat is very responsive.
Yeah. Is that a hovercraft?
A little bit. Nice little spray, right?
Uh-huh. Is that a hovercraft?
Yeah.
I don't think I've actually ever seen one actually working before. That's pretty cool. Alright, so we're heading north more or less now?
I'm sorry?
Are we heading northward more or less right now?
Yeah, kind of. That way, yeah.
And we got island, 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 and island?
Yep.
Okay.
So that's Little Diamond Island, the Great Diamond Island,
Yep.
Peaks Island, House Island. And then that island, I don't know the name of it.
It's the one that's there.
The one that's there. Too many islands for me to remember.
What is the white tanks part of?
That's South Portland.
South Portland. Okay.
I wouldn't call it an island, it's just a peninsula.
Sounds good.
The one thing about East Coast is there's just too many of these things. They're just like, I don't remember the names.
There's only a few things to remember in Baltimore. You have like skyscraper number 1, skyscraper number 2, and like a hospital. Aim for it.
Big city landmarks.
Yep.
Right. Here I used construction building, and then there's that.
Okay.
The church, the east promenade right here with the green stuff, green pads. Yeah.
Okay.
Now with these, I just kind of tap it a little bit to adjust the course. I don't
Okay.
do too much drastic, especially when we're already in a setting.
Uh-huh.
I just tap it just a little bit.
Sounds good.
There you go.
Is that a power plant up there?
I believe so.
Okay.
Yeah.
I actually do not see the telltales on the jib right now.
Right now you won't be able to because
Ah, okay. That'll do it.
this is the only thing I'm looking at. I'm not looking at the ones at the top.
All right. That's what the Wright brothers used for their original instrument.
Yeah?
Piece of string.
Yep.
That was the only thing they had.
That's good.
They still have them on gliders.
Fine.
And it works too. That's the crazy thing. Yeah.
Morning was pretty rough.
What was that?
It was pretty rough this morning. And shifting and
Uh-huh.
stuff like that. So we're going a little bit, so we're starting to turn that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just don't know which area is okay to go or what isn't.
No, this entire area.
Oh,
It's
okay.
all your playground.
Gotcha. I didn't know if there's like a big ship channel or something.
The main channel is just this way. That's it.
Okay, cool. Because that was the other thing we had to worry about was ships.
We don't have a lot of container ships here, so the only thing you need to watch out for is the ferries.
All right.
That's it.
Are they assholes or do they actually give way now and again?
They're not assholes, but we have a good courtesy with them.
Okay, I hear you.
But the ones right here, the Timberwind and those big schooners,
Uh-huh.
one of the skippers is a nasty, or has a nasty personality.
No, I gotcha. Yeah, it's that way everywhere. You know them for a reason. So you don't get run over by them.
But other than that, everything else is pretty much it.
Cool.
That's it.
All right. So since it's at our back, it's pretty much a, oh man, is it full or a broad right now?
We're on a broad reach.
Broad reach, okay. So which one's the full one then? When it's coming directly behind the boat?
Direct run, yep.
Okay, gotcha.
So right now it's a broad reach, so it seems like the wind is coming that way.
I feel like it's coming behind my back, yeah.
Yep.
Whether that's relative or the apparent, but waves are doing it. Must be real. Is that second light another island down there with the house by it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is the fort on its own island so you can go around it?
Yes, but that's shallows. That's just rocks.
Sounds good. Not going there then.
Not going there. Yeah,
Yeah, it is the one nice thing about Baltimore is it has Fort McHenry there, so you sail on past and go from there. So I'm trying to do it more of a full. I also don't want to hit those crab pots. Thank you for doing it.
You're fine with, you could hit those crab pots.
I would feel bad.
I mean, if you want to handle it, I'm
Oh no, you're good. Yeah, no.
Once try to keep it wing and wing. It's up to you.
Do a what?
Wing and wing.
I don't know what you mean by
Wing
that.
and wing is like it's kind of like a square, but you go directly behind it. But you want to keep the jib on this side and then main on the other side. That's called a wing and wing.
Oh, I can try it. Yeah, sure. I don't know, is it against the rules or not?
That's a wing and wing.
What do they call them? The spankers or the spinnakers?
Almost. It's almost
The
like,
ones on the side.
almost. What I also can do is I can rig up a preventer on the main.
Mm-hmm. Just to keep it from whipping back and forth.
Yep. So this is only done on, I'm sure you only seen this on toll ships.
I've not seen it before on a J22. You're absolutely correct.
We're only on toll ships, so.
If it works, it works.
It works.
I mean,
For me. So go ahead, ease out the main sheet.
ease out the main. Yeah. Eased out.
Render's rigged. And then try to keep this move it to so where the
Sure.
jib is on the other side.
So the buoy's on the right.
So the jib, yeah. So it seems like we need to move that way.
The jib's on the right. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you meant like the nun over there. Watch your head. Watch your head.
There you go, right there.
Cool.
That's the point where you know the jib wants to flip.
Uh-huh.
So go, yeah, there you go.
Boom.
That's it. A little bit slightly that way.
Sure.
Tweak it just a little bit, just a tinge. It's a fine
A little bit goes a long way.
Yeah, okay. So if you can keep on that course,
Mm-hmm.
that's wing and wing.
Cool. Yeah, I've never done that before. Can you also do that with a spinnaker so it's like either side? Or is that
Spinnaker, it just operates differently. Spinnaker
Okay.
is just literally setting it with the swing directly like this.
Okay. And just being like, I'm not gonna move for a while, so let's just keep going.
Yeah. 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 That's how. That's pretty much it, man. But honestly, this is not the best point of the sail. I wouldn't say because the main is so small and you have the sail area and everything. It's just not ideal. So with these boats, I usually, when I'm going downwind, I usually do a tack back and forth
Mm-hmm.
and not have to worry about.
But the preventer won't let you do that tack, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the preventer, like, yeah, so if you turn, check it out, like, see what it's gonna do. It's not gonna let the boom swing over.
Mm-hmm.
Is that rope about to snap? Barely.
You have eye protection on.
Yeah. But yeah, that's what it looks like.
Cool.
You want to cut it and then do something else? You can do that too. Oh, right there, see?
Mm-hmm. So let's do the backwards thing. You want to try doing that, or is that not appropriate with the wind that we got going on?
Sure, if you want to. But just so you know, right now we need to go fall off a little bit going that way. Right now the preventer is not letting the boom cross over.
Mm-hmm. So the jib will do all the work at this point.
Yeah.
Go jib, go!
Pressure on it. Yep. Good. Now, straighten out.
Straighten out.
Yep. The boom out. Right to preventer. Preventer's off.
Runner's off.
Alright, whatever tack you want to go on to, let's do some tacks. Let's first get you to do this. Let's have you, do you think you can sail this boat by yourself without me touching the lines?
Probably not, to be honest.
Okay, let me show you how. It's actually pretty easy. Let me show you how it's done.
Sure.
So go ahead, sit to where I'm sitting.
Ow.
Perfect time to do it. So what I do is I don't even touch the tiller. Well, I barely adjust the tiller, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna wait until that boat goes. Generally, I'm gonna go a little bit closer to the wind.
Okay.
So now my tiller slightly to turn so the boat's turning this way. Good, 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 good. All right, I'm gonna straighten it out.
And then you're trimming the jib.
Yep. Now,
Wave.
Yep. Yeah. Two wraps on it, just in case. Nope. Tiller still stays the course.
Mm-hmm.
See, now I'm moving. I'm not even touching the tiller. I'm just sitting here. I can mess around with all the other lines. Just gentle taps. And it usually stays the course.
I feel like that's what Josh Slocum did when he went around the world too.
Yeah?
Yeah, he was it? I'm trying to remember what year it was. Like 1880s. He decided to sail around the world because he got bored, and he did.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do a tack, right?
Uh-huh.
We'll do a tack. So
Into the wind.
maybe let's say 4
Sure. Fluff, 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 fluff. Now she's happy.
Now she's on the appropriate course. Looks like a pretty good fix on the tiller. Not moving too much. I'm only just tapping.
I like it that way way better than with the extender, like the extender out here, so you can do the lines. That's
Yeah.
it adds like another joint that you don't have control over.
Exactly. I'll move it a little bit just to compensate it. The boat will slowly change a little bit.
And then once she folds out, then you just let it go straight.
Yep.
you want to power it more, you pull it in to help catch the wind, correct?
Yep.
And to ease it off spill, you let it out.
Yep, use the pressure. So watch, so now I'm gonna jibe.
Okay. I'm watching my head.
So you notice I always move the tiller first.
Yep.
But in terms of jibing, I just pull the main in first.
Okay.
Tiller it out.
Yep.
Actually, in a case like this, actually what I need to do is let it out first because
Okay.
it's healing over a lot. So
Yeah.
what I need to do is see my tiller's still on and then
Yeah.
pull it in real quick. Okay. Spin around, change the sheet on this side.
Cast off and cinch down.
That's kind of how you sail by yourself.
I like it.
Want to give it a shot?
Sure. Yeah. Alright, so I got the main sheet.
Sit in the middle.
Alright, so
Whenever the pressure, just remember the important thing is whenever the pressure builds up, you let the main
spill it out.
Yep.
Okay. Easy enough to remember.
Always keep 2 wraps on it.
Oh, even though the free side?
Yeah. Just because, you know, when the wind picks up, you want to have enough.
Gotcha. Okay. So we're going to do the tiller over first. I'm going to tack right through the wind.
Right?
So here we go.
Yep. Move the tiller and be ready to jump up here to switch the sail, okay?
Okay.
I would recommend you sit right here.
Really? Okay. Sure.
Because that way it'll be easier for you. All you need to do is just push the tiller to one side, halfway, half spoke.
Half
Push-
spoke?
Yeah, all the way. Not hard, but just push it halfway. Remember?
Oh, like halfway?
Yeah, like that.
Okay, gotcha.
So now, if you let go,
Uh-huh.
it's gonna stay, right?
Yep.
Now we change the sail.
So cast off this side.
Pull it down this side.
And we still got 2 spins, sort of.
You're still turning, so
Oh, straighten it up.
yeah,
There we go.
set your course first. Trim in on this side. Good. You can fix, these are just cosmetics you can fix later.
Yeah.
The important thing is trim your sails and set your course first. Good. A little bit more.
The jib?
Yeah. Good, right there. Lock it.
Stand by. I got it locked. Cool. You should sell this system. I bet every sailor in the world would buy one.
Yeah. So, trim in a little bit, lay off on the tiller.
Lay off.
Yeah,
Just trim the jib.
basically what I usually do is I just set it at a preset length, and I'll use the course to fill in the rest of the sails.
Okay.
But yeah, just make sure the boat stays on course and stuff like that. You can adjust the flow of the main and right.
I don't know why they don't teach it this way.
What?
So I don't know why they don't initially teach it this way. That little extender is such a pain in the butt.
You want to pull the main in a little bit?
Sure. And then we're going to power up a little bit more.
Yep, just a little bit. Yep. So pull it in a little bit more. There you go. Make sure your tiller is.
That got knocked off just a little bit. There we go.
You kind of just like your hands just kind of hovers over it to make sure it's doing its thing. You know why people don't do that?
Why?
Because they don't have that seamanship. This is only a tall ship sailor thing. Tall ship sailors can only tie stuff like that.
Huh.
If you're not a tall ship sailor sailing on a boat like this, you wouldn't know.
No, you're right. Knots are important when it comes to sailing.
Yeah. Want to do a tack?
Sure. All right. So
The procedure is turn the tiller like a quarter or half.
turn the tiller quarter to half.
Yeah. And then move here. Get ready to switch.
Get ready to switch. Yes.
Just right now, just figure out to secure it, lock it down. Lock it down. Jump back. Fix your course. Straighten out your course. Good. So put it in a course that you want.
Towards where?
Put it in a course that you desire.
Oh. Don't really have one.
Oh, too much. Let the main sheet out.
Caught. Sorry about that. It was twisted around.
Yep.
There we go.
Good.
It's amazing how much you can change course by just powering and depowering the main.
Yep. Also, what you can do is you can let go a little bit. Down a little bit.
You can do what?
Let the jib sheet out a little bit.
Okay.
Not as tight as last time.
Locked.
Make sure your course is straight.
Definitely falling off. I was trying to go to the lighthouse there. There we go.
So, what you want to do is when you're doing a maneuver, you turn the tiller. Not yet. You turn the tiller to either a quarter or a half.
Okay.
That way, and then you leave that, right? It's gonna stay. It's gonna, the boat will be turning. And then what you do is switch the sheet. After that, you jump back to the tiller and set your course.
Gotcha.
It doesn't matter. The main's gonna go out of control. Let the main go out of control for a while.
All right.
Your course is more important than the main getting out of control.
True.
Then after you're on the right course, then you can trim all the sails.
All right.
Sail trimming comes after you set the course.
Gotcha. All right, so I'm gonna tack back around again. All right, so set it for a quarter. Bring the main on in a little bit. I'm gonna bring the jib on over. What's that?
Let it go, let it go, let it go. Go.
Oh, sorry. That type of let go.
So in a case like that, you want to set it halfway, not quarter, not to a quarter. If you want to make that turn, the wind is strong right now.
Yeah.
Come on, go back to the tack. Stay on this tack.
All right, we'll do.
I'll do it again. I'll show you.
All right. Here we go.
So, once.
Okay.
No, once me.
Oh, what's you? Oh. All right.
So, right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to push the tiller half.
Okay.
Then I'll come over here with the jib. Turning, right? Cross over. By then, I'm already set. I went back and fixed my course.
Uh-huh.
And then, after that, I adjust my main. That's it. make the boat turn first. But I don't want to go. Some people like to push it all the way.
Mhm.
If you push it all the way, it's gonna go crazy. It's gonna spin out of control.
Okay.
But you don't want to go just a teeny tiny tab out. Because teeny tiny tab out, the wind is too strong. The boat will have trouble going into the wind.
Okay.
With that little adjustment. So the finer place is just leaving the tiller halfway. Because that's enough to tell the boat, okay, let me turn into the wind. And then when I pass to that point, I jump up and I switch the sail.
Okay.
After switching the sail, I'm not really focusing on the little details. I just want to switch them, get them locked in. I'm not worried about like oh, should I put 2 wraps? I'm just locking it right now.
Okay.
Come back because that tiller is
locking and casting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then I jump back and fixate my course. Now my course is straight. Then I can do, tighten the main, fix the jib a little bit.
All right.
Those are cosmetic things.
Yeah.
All right.
Sounds good.
There you go.
Perfect. Turned out to be a prettier day than I thought it would, to be honest.
Definitely. So, you ready? Want to do attack?
Stand by. We got that ferry coming, but then yes. I just don't want to be like a sitting duck if it decides to run me over. Okay, they're going off. All right, so halfway over with the tiller.
Let's stand off.
That's fine.
So that ferry is directly behind us.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, good. Go for it.
All right, so halfway over.
More. You gotta push more. That's not halfway. That's a teeny smidge.
Like that?
Yeah.
How much of a halfway over?
And then move forward.
Move forward. Free. That one goes free. This one gets locked. Tight and locked.
And then fix your course.
There we go. It's pretty fancy.
Yeah. And then fix everything. So now you gotta. So you know that you got a lot of slack. You gotta pull from over. Up lazy side. And then you can put. Now you can decide to put 2 wraps or 1 wrap on it.
Okay.
You want to do it again?
Sure.
Yeah. Go for it.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
All right. Push on over. That one casts off. This one will
Too early. Don't do it too
Out.
early. You want
some control over it as it's going over.
But the control should be coming from the working side instead of the forward.
Gotcha.
Alright, cool. So you're coming over. Good. Fix your course. There you go.
Nice.
Now we're picking.
What'd you say?
Now we're picking.
Mm-hmm.
bit more.
The working side?
Yeah.
Squeaky, squeaky, squeak. There we go.
Pull it in just a bit. Do another tap.
Okay.
So
I am.
everything is run smoothly, all the lines. You want to put maybe a double wrap on it.
Just to be on the safe side. Yeah.
Safe side there. So when you let go, when you switch, what you want to do is you want to keep control. You want to hold this in until the very last minute when it already crosses over. Then you let it cross.
It's basically just like the schooner.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I was saying. I'm sailing it just like a schooner, just like a regular tall ship.
Okay. Totally makes sense now then.
This shaking, it does not. So the superstructure is not gonna tolerate it for too long.
Okay.
There's a reason why they do everything. They back the head soles. They do all that. They say let the head soles cross over.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing. Exactly on this.
Cool. Okay. All right. So turning, ready. That one.
You're jibing?
What's that?
Are you jibing?
I thought it was
Are we tacking or are we jibing?
whichever one you want. I didn't know which one I was doing. I guess we were going for a jibe, even though we talked about doing a tack. So that was my fault.
Okay. I just want to make sure because I was a little confused.
You're good.
I thought we were doing a tack instead of a jibe.
No, we can do it. We can definitely do a tack.
Okay.
Okay. Do a tack. All right. So halfway over.
Yep. Not yet. Don't hold. Yeah. So
Cast this guy off.
not yet.
Get ready to. And it's.
Cross over. There we go. And then fix your course.
Fix the
Don't
course.
worry about the main. Let the main go. Let the
main go?
flat.
All right, sounds good.
Main flat. Doesn't matter.
Let it do its thing.
Course first, and then just your main.
All right.
Now we can just, since we already have the course, right? So we could adjust the main, and then adjust the jib as well. Ease it out. Ease the jib out. Because in a case like
Make
this,
more of a belly.
Yeah, if you look at the wind, right now the wind is, we're on a broad reach. And then make sure this side has enough slack on this side. Overhaul, yep. That, see, because watch, if you pull it like this, it changes the shape of the sail.
The bottom, yeah.
That's not good. You want it to be as natural as it can.
Okay.
Yep. So now you're on a good course. Got your sails all adjusted and trimmed. You're all set to go.
And it's literally hands off. She's auto shipping.
Yep.
Auto driving.
Yep. Yep. All right, let's tack again.
All right. Tacking again into the wind. You ready?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm not doing anything.
Oh, sorry. Tiller. We got to get ready.
No, don't pull on this side.
Just let it do it itself?
Yes.
Okay.
Hold in, and then
Let out?
Yep.
Okay.
Then I'll switch over. You see how
Yes.
smooth that is?
Mm-hmm. And then course
Yep. Set your course.
for the seagull.
Yep. And then adjust your main after, once the course is set.
And there's no wind. There we
Wind
go.
is kind of shifty.
Yeah.
There you go.
I mean, it's definitely still there. You can see what the other guys downwind of us have it.
We're gonna fall off a little bit, so we can just point straight at him so we avoid him.
Point straight at him.
We can let the main out a little bit.
Sure.
Just like that.
Main's going out.
Like that.
Right about there, get that nice little pooch going. Can I just say you're a fantastic teacher?
Oh, really? Okay, thank you. I'll take that.
Yeah. Some people get really nervous and they like jump in the middle of everything and they're like, no, I have to take over and, you know, do it type of stuff. So I appreciate that you are willing to just hang out like that.
I'm a little hands off. I'd rather have to screw up and learn something than not give you a chance to figure things out, you know?
Yeah. Alright, depower. Let's fill out a little bit more. Oh yeah, we're definitely picking up a little bit there.
I would say if you look at it, why do you think the Maine is backwinding?
Is backwinding?
Yeah, it's backwinding. Like now it's starting to turn into
Because it's more or less at a 90-degree angle to where the wind's coming from. No, 180 degrees.
Let's try
It's parallel with the wind.
Okay. Let's see if you shoot it in. Let's see what's gonna happen.
Shoot it in. Should power up some more and tick over.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what you're trying to point out. Okay, I see now.
But then again, it still seems like it's backwinding. So can you find another reason why it's backwinding?
Course?
Look at the jib.
Oh, it's taking up the wind?
The wind hits the jib and it's funneling the wind
Directly to the front? Yeah.
into the main. So what you want to do, what you can do is maybe you let this out and change the shape of the jib so it doesn't get too backwinded, but you want to do it at a point where it doesn't flap, but also at the same time, just also keep in mind, you know, you want to keep the course
Yeah.
straight. So good, and then when the course is consistent, then pull, yank the jib a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Like right, a little bit more, right there. Good.
Cool.
So now, pull the main sheet in just a bit flat. Good. So now you don't get that.
Yep. Physics made practical.
Pull it in just a little bit. Pull it in. A little bit more. A little bit more. Good, right there. These are just more finer things.
Yeah.
Something to watch out for. Let's do another tack.
Another tack.
So, before we do it,
Spill the wind?
the important thing, not yet.
Okay.
The important thing is, you know, you turn the tiller, right?
Yes.
Turn the tiller to like halfway, right?
Correct.
Then you jump forward. You don't let this go.
Okay.
Hold it in. Wait until the foot right there is swung over. Then
Okay.
you let this go.
Gotcha.
And then you basically transfer it nice and easy to this side.
Got it.
Okay?
Ready.
Let's work on that. Yep.
You ready?
Yep.
Alright, so we are pushing over. Still coming, still coming, still coming. There we go.
Good.
Why is that not free flowing?
Because your tiller is not halfway. Your tiller is up there.
No, wrong way.
So it's a failed tack. Just
Yeah.
So what you messed up was you didn't turn the tiller halfway.
It
You-
felt like it did, but I guess it's much more than I think it should.
Yeah. It
Okay.
needs to be halfway, like pointed, the tip pointed towards the seat.
Alright. Ready? Oh, now that you make everything the way it should be again, that's probably for the better.
So let's fix the course right now. Get the boat. Yeah, so you're kind of scared of turning the boat, so you're turning a little itty bitty smidge on the tiller. Don't. But you don't want to go slam all the way hard.
Yeah.
You want it that nice medium. So that's it.
Sounds good.
Where the tip of the tiller points towards the seat.
Okay.
Points into that seating, and that's fine.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's like another push further than I would think it would be.
Yeah. Ready?
Ready when you are.
Go for it. Good. Hold it in. Good. You let it go. That's good. Jump back. Correct the course.
Correcting the course. And
Set your course.
where'd that lighthouse go? We got the tanks.
Then adjust your main, and then see if you like the jib.
Nope, it can go out a little bit more.
Size too tight. Exactly. Good. Shake it. And you're kind of drifting off a little bit. Correct your course.
Should fill it back up, right? Oh, where's that wind?
Seems like the wind is directly a little bit behind us, so if you look at it. Yep, I agree. Let it out. Maybe if you let the main out, you might as well let the jib out, right?
Yeah.
Make sure your course is still consistent, because sometimes if you adjust the sails a little bit, your course will have some slippage. Always feel free to lock it and then take care of the tiller first.
Did you do it inside or outside? Inside. Okay. Woo. Oh yeah, like everything else.
Good. Lock it. So now you're fixated. You're on a good course.
Uh-huh. I'm gonna get this knot out of here. That sucks. Was this a safety knot?
No. It's a mess, basically.
Okay. You okay if I untangle? Okay. So let it go until it luffs and then gently pull back.
Yep. So it stops luffing.
Beautiful. And the wind decides to change again.
Yeah, then sometimes it doesn't, it's not that consistent, so you gotta, sometimes it's just a short little spout.
Gotcha. Is morning or afternoon or evening better for the wind being steady?
Right now, I like this condition. The morning was crazy. The morning, the wind just keeps shifting because of the offshore.
Yeah. Is Falmouth north or south? That boat's from Falmouth, at least that's what it says on the
I don't know.
stern.
I don't know. I don't know. I've only been here for 3 years. So
Oh, okay.
I don't know anything about.
Sounds good. All right, I'm going to aim at that guy coming on in so that we do not have any possible chance of a collision. Do you see him what I'm talking about? Okay.
I mean, to me, as long as you don't hit anything, as long as you're aware of it, I'm okay.
All right, sounds good. Is there like a 500-yard rule or something like that, or am I just making shit up now?
If you want to get technical, yes. I'm not going to put that big of an emphasis. As long as you don't hit it, as long as you don't spook the person,
Okay,
you're fine.
sounds good. I like pragmatic. I'll definitely do pragmatic.
I'm not very good with these over anyway, so I don't care too much about detail, but as long as,
So you do the same thing when jibing too? You just do it quicker?
So with jibing, what you do is you hold, you gotta worry about the main force, right?
Uh-huh.
So in a case like this, if it's a heavier wind,
Okay.
I would leave the main out
Okay.
as much as you I would leave the main out.
Yeah.
Until the very last minute, you pull the main sheet back in. So you'll be right now it's fine, and I would just push the tiller out the other direction,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna wait, and I'm gonna pull the main sheet in really fast until it switches direction.
All right.
So here, I'll show you.
Whoop.
So go ahead and push the. So you want to jibe, right?
Yes.
So pull the tiller towards you now.
Pull it towards me.
Yeah, good. So now let it go.
Let it out.
Hold the main sheet in fast, real fast, real fast, good, real fast, good, good. Now we're switching directions, good. Set your course. Right now your course. Don't want the boat to spin.
That'll be embarrassing.
Good. Right now your course again. Adjust some fine adjustment on the course. Don't do too big of a dramatic course.
Okay.
Good. Now you're stabilized. Now we can mess around with the main.
All right. Bada bing, bada boom.
It does get overwhelming. Sometimes you have, but you just have to be fast and know exactly, be right on it.
Gotcha.
That's the. For the gypsy, honestly, you just preset everything.
Yeah.
And then you adjust the course according to that. That's the slight difference is you kind of presets everything.
Okay.
And then you're sailing faster than them, and then you're doing everything by yourself.
Yeah, they got more weight. I know it's late. I don't want to take up your time for the day. It's now 3:15. You want to start heading back so we can douse everything and you get out of here on time?
No, don't worry about it.
Okay. Are there races? Like Friday night races, beer can type stuff, or no, not so much
Not this
with
season.
COVID? Yeah, okay. I feel like it'd be like the one sport it would actually be okay to do. With all the wind blowing so fast, what's the chance of you inhaling an actual infectious dose? Very low. The answer's very low.
Alright, you want to do a track or jibe?
I'm not going to do a tack into the new ledge. That'd be awkward. So I'm going to do a jibe.
Alright, so what you do now is, yep, turn the tiller.
Ready? Right, tillers turn, sheets over.
Good. That's out of process. Fix your course
That's out.
first.
Course fixed.
Yeah, that's good.
Ooh, whoa. What's going on with that guy? It's twisted.
Pocket.
Here we...
You're spending way too much time.
I am.
Go straight.
Not anymore. Unfortunately. And let out the main to get some power back, right? Right at the light.
So if you let the main out, you also gotta let the jib out, right? Everything's in layers.
This is true. Stay on his correct, I see him. I was trying to maintain straight as much as possible. Is he going to cross over in front of us?
No, he's staying that course. You're good on this one. Unless you want to move up.
Nope, I'm good. Let's keep on going until we pass him and then we can
So
Pack of
because of that,
Jide.
you should let the jib sheet out because you're kind of going broadside. Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
I thought it was gonna luff or something, that's why.
This side. I would pull it in just.
Do you like calligraphy?
Yeah.
You seem like the type of person who would like calligraphy, and I mean that in a good way. Like all the fine details and everything.
If you mean by art, yes.
Yes. Art in general. Calligraphy is just words with art.
Yeah.
Art with words. I don't know, the other way around. How often do they pull up the traps? Like weekly, daily? Huh? How's the lobster catch this year? Seems ridiculously expensive up in Augusta. It's like 20 bucks a pound, wholesale. Amaray. How much further to get out past the mouth of the bay? Is it something that we could run down to and then tack up? Or is that too far out?
I think it's too far out.
Okay, that's fine. That's just what I wanted to ask. Cool.
Let's do attacking.
All right.
So attacking is the wind is coming
Yep.
from that way. So let's
Into
get
the
a little bit
wind.
closer to the wind. Let's go.
Sure.
Let's move her a little bit closer to the wind.
Like a full tack, like going back on the 180 course, flipping around.
Well, let's sail a little bit. Let's go for like at least the beam reach or
Okay.
close reach, around that.
Easy,
Set
easy.
that course over there and then trim your sails. You know. And don't forget about the jib.
Oh. Imagine it fogs up pretty quick here too.
Your lane's still luffing.
No, stop luffing, Maine. Do your work. That's a little bit better.
Do you understand how these two sails work together?
What do you? So the big sail adds the power. It adds the push. Maine does, and then the jib is actually what steers it. I feel like more than the Maine does.
The way you set it is always layered in over each other. The main is always more closer towards the center of the boat than the jib.
Oh, okay. That yeah, I can see that definitely.
And then the jib, especially when you're going upwind or on a beam reach, it tends to funnel the wind into the main, make the main less efficient and flat. So in a case like that, what you want to do is you want to tighten the main in, turn the main in. Not right now.
Yeah, yeah.
Right now, you should be trimming the jib in because you're going a little bit closer to the wind. So, but if you pull the jib in, now you're creating this funnel that funnels to go back into the main. So you need to pull the main sheet in as well. So go ahead and pull the main sheet in as well. See that difference? It's like layers. So the wind funnels into here and it probably will build up behind the main.
Yeah.
So you will also have to adjust. So if you tighten the jib, you gotta tighten the main. If you let the main out, you gotta let the jib out.
All right.
That's the rule. Which one goes after the other? It's like on the schooners too.
What's that pretty one?
I don't know, but they're definitely sailing with. They don't have that much crew, and I'm just surprised how they were able to do all
Which island does Michigan go out to?
What?
What island do the ferries go out to?
Peaks.
Is there like a campground out there, or fishing, or?
Yeah, a bunch of recreational.
Let it out?
Let's tack.
Tack?
Yep.
Alright, you ready? Going over. Did I not push it far enough?
Yep.
Sorry. Ready? Alright. I think it's funny, all the airplanes have been going pretty much directly in the wind with us for the runway.
Exactly. I'm gonna let it off that way.
Okay.
What I'm gonna do is I'm going to have you take in the jib.
Okay.
Jib is a little bit overpowering.
You mean furl
the
it?
white rope and then furl it, but you also want to let go of the blue sheet.
The runner, right?
Well, this side as well. Blue sheet on this side.
Okay.
You gotta want to control. No, don't let up. Control. So yeah, you gotta keep rolling it. Let the sheets out, because the sheet is that's what's preventing it from furling.
Oh yeah, there. Okay.
Yep. Good. We just had a big gust of wind picked up.
So you just trimmed it now for the appropriate wind speed.
That actually we could just sail it with the Maine. Let's just furl the jib entirely.
Sure.
All yours.
Thank you.
So, yeah, so in that situation, the wind just kind of really picked up. It overpowered your steering. So what you need to do in a case like that is, again, set
all the way over?
it more dramatic, because think about it, you know, sometimes, you know, you're on the big ships.
Mhm.
The big ships have problems going into the wind
Yeah. Yeah.
because the wind is pushing the boat, wanting to push the boat back.
Mhm.
So that's why you want to give it a very dramatic response.
Okay.
Say, I want you to turn in.
And this is gonna happen.
That's it. Yeah. It's a balance. It's a balance. On the bigger ships where you do it with the jib,
Mhm.
they back the jib. I don't know if you've seen it before on big schooners.
Probably. What do you mean by back the jib? Just
So they
describe
hold,
it.
They hold. The sail is actually hauled onto the lazy side.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, yeah. That's what we did on Aurora. Made it really taut so it didn't wibble or wobble. But as soon as you caught it, immediately it was like whoop, brought over.
We do the same thing here.
Okay. What's it called again?
Back the headsails.
Back the head sails. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that was a safety thing. They were like, we don't do anything but this. We have control the entire time
Yeah.
when we're doing it.
Yeah. Ideally, you don't want to prevent a lot of these things from shaking
Mm-hmm.
out of control because it damages the boat.
Yeah. Vibrations are bad. Is it just like a placebo effect or whatever, that it's easier to sail with one sail? I mean, easier to steer with one sail as opposed to two?
Well, you don't have these other things you
Yeah.
have to worry about.
Okay, so it is true then. Okay.
Just you basically have two more things
Mhm.
less to worry about.
Yeah. Which is, when you add that, it's like 300%.
I'm just telling you, not a lot of
Uh-huh.
people can sail this boat with all the sails up by themselves in a strong wind like this.
Uh-huh.
And I bet if you show it to other people, they'll be like, "Wait, how did they do this? How did you guys do this?" Without the extension, you tell them, I sailed
No.
it without the extension.
No, thank you. I have proof. It's right here, video proof. No extension. It's been locked the entire time. I feel like that was like a big debate between some of the instructors. Like, one instructor was like, oh, you must use the tiller, and the other one would be like, oh, no, never use it. And then, so I can see how it could be a point of confusion, because that really is more of an art than anything else.
It's in a case like that. It's almost like dealing with people. Oh,
Uh-huh.
should you approach the situation this way, or should you put it? They're always gonna argue.
Yep. People like being people.
Depending on how you feel comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like using it, so I don't feel comfortable.
You think a sailboat should be sailed by its sails? What a concept.
Pull the main in just a bit. You want to sail backwards?
Sure. Yeah, let's try it.
All right. So go ahead and try to point the boat directly into the wind. So which direction is the wind?
Right where the waves are coming from.
Okay, so go for it.
All right.
Let go as you're doing it.
Do you want me to control the main and bring it in or anything?
No, slack the sheets.
Slack the sheet. All right.
And then make sure the boat goes straight directly in towards the wind. Keep that boat pointed directly into the wind. Try your best. Try your best. You have the
Long legs.
Let's get some more momentum. Let's get some speed first.
Sure.
Straight.
It's turning even though it's all over. Hard over. Oh, now it's actually gone. Okay, cool.
Ready?
So do I steer backwards then because it's going backwards?
There. Let's sail first.
Okay.
Let's fall off a little bit. You want to get some more momentum into it, and then okay, go into the wind.
Into the wind.
Let the sails flap directly. Go ahead, a little bit more.
A little bit more.
And push it away from you.
Wait for me. Maybe it's just too light. Watch out, it's loose. I don't want you to get wanged.
Yeah, let me try it. Let me switch places with you.
Sure.
Okay, let's set it. Let's turn the jib and get some speed onto it.
Okay. Trim the jib?
Yep.
I thought it was already
I'm sorry,
furled.
not trim the jib, trim the main.
Oh, okay.
Let's trim the main, keep going.
Trim more?
Yeah. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this boat directly into the wind.
Okay.
And what I want you to do is
Walk
hold on,
forward.
yeah, walk forward and push the
Sure.
main as it. Ready?
Yeah, right when you are.
Yeah, wait until this. Go for it. Go So I want you to look at the bubbles, all right?
Which bubbles?
At the bottom. Look at the bubbles.
They're going backwards. Oh, that's a neat trick. I didn't know you could sail a sailboat backwards. I feel like it's something Jack Sparrow would do.
Like Fast and the Furious.
Yeah. That's incredible. It's not as aerodynamic going that way, is it? That's really cool.
So you sail backwards.
Uh-huh. Check that off my bucket list. Never thought I would do that.
All right. Let's change tacks.
Ready?
Get back in.
Back in.
All right. There you go.
Da, 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 da.
We got enough of the footage for that. Sailing backwards.
You're gonna be a YouTube hero. All 3 of my subscribers, my wife, my mom, and my brother, are gonna be so impressed.
All right. Now we're gonna do a maneuver called box hauling.
Okay.
So the box hauling is a component. Part of the component is to sail backwards.
Okay.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull up into the wind. We're gonna
Okay.
sail backwards for a minute.
Yep.
And then we're gonna switch, and then we're gonna literally cross the boom to the other side.
Okay.
So remember, we're going up there, and we're gonna sail backwards this way.
Yep. And then push
Gonna
over to the
fall
other
off,
side.
and then fall
Okay.
off.
Basically, it's the car doing the 3-point turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You ready?
Do you want to get further out from the island, or is that plenty enough?
Yeah, you're right. Let's go up a little higher.
If you're a pessimist, you're never disappointed.
Tighter.
So are the red squares on the emitter compass directions? Or
Square.
you see the large squares on, it looks like 2 little antenna almost.
The wind just shifted a little bit.
Yeah.
So the red square, what it is that's the dead zone.
Oh, okay.
Space between the 2 red squares of the dead zone.
I did not realize
Don't want
that.
to point the arrow into.
Okay, stay out of irons. Sounds good.
Go right next to the other sailman boat and then just sail backwards at him. So be like,
Hi guys.
might need to.
And that helps with the foot of the sail tension, right?
give the boat some more speed. Look at that nice curvature on the sail. Build up some momentum.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Pull it in just a little smidge. Good.
There's a fast mover inbound. See him? My head's probably in the way. Is the yellow buoy a channel marker or?
So the yellow buoy, between the yellow buoy and the green buoy, there's a big ass shipwreck.
Oh, I'll be danged. Okay.
You don't wanna
Steel
get
or
that.
wood?
You ready?
Ready to do the 3-pointer? Yep.
All right. I'm gonna go into the wind.
Sounds good. I'm gonna control it. Yeah. All right, we're loose.
Going backwards, right?
Yep.
Then you're gonna fall off this way, so you're gonna fall off. Here you go. Now slowly let the main come across. Come across. There you go. There you go.
That's a fancy maneuver.
Sheet in. There you go.
And we're moving.
It's called a box hull.
That was like less than 20 feet.
So you see what we did? So we're now right underneath that yellow buoy.
Mm-hmm.
We went up, came back, we went up, we sailed backwards, and then we fell off.
Yep.
The tiller is a little bit tricky. You kind of have to.
Oh, yeah. I think when you go backwards, it sails backwards. Well, you know what I mean. It's like a car in reverse. You have to get a sense of where you're going and then just keep going with it. Looks like they just got the jib up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that usually more efficient for larger boats?
What do you mean?
Having the jib only as opposed to the main?
It's just honestly, they're just doing it as just a stabilization.
Uh-huh.
They bring it out, gives them the drive, but also at the same time, it doesn't make the entire boat feel as much as the, you know. It's just a situation. It's a scenario.
Okay.
because if they have the main up, the boat's gonna heel a lot more,
Yeah.
and they probably don't want us to do that. They just want people to relax and still be able to move down, you know?
Yep. What days are y'all busiest for having, you know, just random people out on the water that you can buddy up with?
We don't have that opportunity right now.
Oh, well, with COVID and everything? Okay.
Next year will be.
Gotcha. All right. Because that's what we did for the frost spiders in Baltimore. It's pretty much just, okay, you three, you three, you three, your crews, go have fun. You do the main, you do the jib, you do the tiller, and we're off.
That's what it's gonna be. Let's ease the main out just a smidge more. Good. There you go.
Maine base, this is G22, boat 10 ready for pickup.
Pull it in a little bit. There you
Did you guys rebuild the boats on the off season?
go. I believe so. We just, off season, we just put them up, refurbish them.
Oh, I'm sorry. When you're off on the West Coast during off-season downtime, did you guys
No,
like
there's
rebuild?
No off-season. We sell winters too.
I guess that would be California and the benefits of the West Coast. Never mind. Yeah, that's where
We just get more hours on the water.
Rachel did a bunch of her. Basically, they rebuilt the Sigsbee and the Lady Maryland every year.
Yeah.
Because they were wooden boats, and so there was always like soggy, soft, whatever. Gotta fix it, gotta move it.
Boats are always
They would build like a.
a dome over it.
Yep, exactly. Like a little greenhouse plastic shelter.
They do it here too. So pull the main in just a bit.
Pull the main in just a bit. There we go.
Okay, good. See right here, it just funnels and it picks up right there.
I can see the hill, almost like a little valley going on in.
Okay, let's tighten the main. Right there. More. Ease up the main slightly.
So when I guess that is the relative wind for the emitter as opposed to the true wind?
Yeah.
Cool. Because it's like we're not in irons right now.
No, it's actually what it's showing right now. The arrows is showing that the wind's pointing directly behind us. We're kind of in a broad reach situation.
Uh-huh.
So the wind blows this way, so we kind of want to let the boom out.
Oh, okay.
Pull it in just a smidge. So that's the... See that?
Uh-huh.
There you go. Pull it in just a bit more. Go right.
Are you back in school with the next couple of weeks coming up?
Yeah. That's why I'm in, I'm mostly doing weekends.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, my shifts are rotating. They're not the same every week. I can imagine that. But I would